Hi guys! As you probably know, the ocean is something that is really big. It's so huge that it changes a lot of our notion about the word big. That's why it's not at all surprising that there you can find really giant creatures that surpass the size of many living beings on the land. So today, we're going to tell you about 7 underwater huge monsters, which you wouldn't be pleased to meet. So, let's start. Fin whale. The size of this species of rorqual whales is really impressive, especially when it gets to the female ones, whose weight sometimes reaches 75 tons. Can you picture this? Well, you shouldn't call them fat anyway. First, because their elongated silhouette looks pretty elegant, and second, don't call anybody fat, especially somebody who is so much bigger and stronger than you. Despite the well-known fact that the fin whales are not dangerous to people, you'd better not come near and get to know this animal. What if it suddenly gets hungry, right? Sperm whale. The females of this species, in contrast to the fin whale's females, are smaller than the males, only about 25 tons at the most. Males are twice their size. This difference is simply impossible to overlook. The sperm whales are smaller than the fin whales, but among the toothed whales, they are the largest. Also, they are very aggressive. They've taken a lot of human lives. Well, don't rush to regret about the unfortunate victims of sperm whales. Most often, the animals attacked whalers, killing those who are trying to kill them. We don't advise you to put yourself in the home area of sperm whales. You won't find it funny. Giant tube worm. In comparison with such fat cats as the previous items on our list, this creature may not seem so impressive, sizing only 10 feet long. But if you remember that this dweller is actually a nasty worm, you'll see everything in a completely different way. Well, just imagine a long, slippery thing. It's no picnic at all. Despite its not very attractive appearance, this inhabitant of the sea depths is not at all dangerous to humans or to other underwater guys, so if you want, you can even touch or pat it. Giant sea sponge. Who lives at the bottom under the sea? Sea sponge, who else? Not exactly SpongeBob actually, but if you get into some dark underwater cave, you can find such a creature as a giant sea sponge in a size of a real minivan. It certainly took a long time to reach such an impressive size, scientists say, like several thousand years. What do you think? How much will the waist of this granny change in a few decades? Southern elephant seal. Elephant seals resemble their relatives on the land, maybe only by having a trunk. Although even these parts of their body are quite different, the nose of the seal seems so small and awkward compared to what we are used to seeing on the land. As for weight, the land elephant greatly exceeds its namesake, 14 tons against 2.5. There is no doubt who will crush whom if such a fight happens. But, in fact, southern elephant seals are a species of seals, and among all seals, they are the largest and strongest. However, despite their impressive size, these fatties have many enemies: killer whales, leopard seals, and unfortunately, people. Of course, now it's strictly banned hunting these animals, but in the 19th century, they had a lot to bear. Giant octopus. For sure, many of you have heard legends about giant octopuses, the fear of seafarers, who emerged from the sea depths so that their long tentacles ruthlessly could sink the next ship. That sounds very scary, but scientists partly agree with these legends. Giant sea monsters with tentacles really exist. You might think that legends exaggerate the size of octopus monsters, but it seems that at some point they sound a lot like the truth. The largest octopus, which scientists managed to measure, reached a length of about 21 yards. Only these cephalopods never attacked ships. They are too shy. They prefer to hide even from divers. Octopuses attack someone only if they are cornered. Well, what would you do if you're a giant octopus and you're afraid? Japanese spider crab. We are absolutely sure that many of you are afraid of spiders. Some faint even at the sight of a small insect. And what will happen if we show you this? Say hello to the Japanese spider crab. Any top model would envy these legs. Although, perhaps 10-foot legs are too much, but the spider crab doesn't complain about it. In addition to its size, this creature also has claws that can seriously injure a person. We hope it'll cross no one's mind to contact him. But still, the most important reason to be afraid of these creatures is their appearance. Look, they seem to have escaped from a horror film. Ugh! Well, perhaps we'll stop here for today. See you later, guys!